All right, y'all. So this live is not gonna be too long, but what's popping? What's popping? What is popping? It's a lot of people that sleep. A lot of people not even expecting me to go live right now, but you know what I'm saying. I just be trying to stay in tune with the frequencies, stay in tune with like how I feel, and just go from there. So, y'all give me a second. I gotta set this up because my iPad is about to die. I got it charged up though, but like YouTube being difficult. So this early morning, again, I know this wasn't planned, but like I said, I plan to start to go live a little bit more, chop it up with y'all, getting into the new year and stuff. So this is all right. Let me see something. Should have thought this through. I didn't get a chance to think this through. All right, so yeah, topic of today's live, because this is put on my soul to speak on. Um, First of all, number one, you have to ask yourself, man, why you be stressed? Why do we stress ourselves out sometimes? You feel me? Cause like when you really think about it, bro, everything happens for a reason. Sometimes we talk about being a part of everyday life. Things happen for a reason. You feel me? And I appreciate anybody that's like within the chat this early. You feel me? Yes sir, yes sir. And I'm gonna get to the messages in a second. Hold on. So yeah, I always just be wondering myself, bro, because pretty much this whole year, it's just taught me so much. You feel me? It's taught me so much, just like from dealing with self discipline, being on the journey, talking about just the day to day. You feel me? But sometimes we really be stressing ourselves out for absolutely no reason, bro. No reason. Sometimes the universe, God, Buddha, whoever, whatever you want to call it, actually has you in a certain place in a certain time for a certain reason. Now, there's no reason to give up in life, dog. You feel me? There's absolutely no reason, especially on the journey. Like you know, that's what this whole journey has taught me. You feel me? Uh, Whether you religiously practice it or whether you don't, as far as holding on to your seed, that's totally up to you. That's something personal. But through all in all, sometimes we make decisions in life because at this particular moment, something is not going how we would like it to go. You know what I'm saying? A certain ex, for example. Sometimes when you do break up with people, it's not because you're a bad person. It's not because you don't got the swag or anything like that. Really, it's just not the time or the place, man. I ain't gonna lie, it's just not the time or the place. And you gotta respect that. You gotta respect universal law. Once you start to understand universal law, and when you go through things, you'll be like, oh snap, this is my lesson. This is my karmic lesson that I have to learn. It takes, sometimes it takes what we really love, what we really, pay attention to. It takes that as far as like, I say the universe to just take that out of your life for a second. The universe is gonna let you experience it. It's gonna let you experience the good times, but sometimes the universe is gonna take it out of your life. And then when that happens, now it's like, how do you react? Like, what is life? We put our energy into so many things that are external, and we don't give ourselves a chance to put energy back into ourselves. You feel me? The mind power, the focus power. You get what I'm saying? When you cultivate your energy, and once you start to practice, like, okay, I'm going to go on a journey where I'm going to control my energy, where I'm going to limit the times that I do certain things that's going to lower my vibration. When I get to a point where I can, like, at least manage the madness, you'll start to be at peace, believe it or not. You'll have a little bit more peace, and then you won't be worrying about the future. You won't be worried about, like, dang, is this gonna work out? The job situation, your girl, whatever. You get what I'm saying? Like, so this morning, and shout out to everybody in the chat that's up early with your boy. Shout out to Justin. Shout out who's this? MTTM. I hate when it's like YouTube need to, like, stop playing, bro. Cause, like, the chats be popping up and then disappearing. Shout out to Dominique. This is usually the time when I wake up and I'm actually about to do my video and drop it for today. You know what I'm saying? D Realist was good. So pretty much, I'm back in the A. You feel me? I'm back at the crib or whatnot. Came back from my trip. I had a great time. It was very, very refreshing. I spent time with the family. I don't know if you guys caught the last live when I went live. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the live, I had my nephew join. It was cool, man. All that was, like, cool. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. James Downing was good. I hate seeing professional relapsers and they have all the knowledge. SMH. Professional relapsers. Like, what do you mean by that, bro? But yeah, bro. Pretty much like I said, dog. I've been able to have an amazing, I'd say, like, spiritual journey in the past, like, week. You feel me? I felt like it was almost like I was at a rehab center, except, yeah, I felt like I was, like, like, in a rehab center, except, like, I was on vacation. You feel me? You know, and it was just cool. Just, I had time to get away from everything, from the cycles and the patterns. You get what I'm saying? And pretty much for the most part, I had a chance to have a lot of lucid dreams, have a lot of visions, got a lot of information I actually want to share with you guys, and it's gonna be good, bro. Let me see. But shout out to everybody, like I said, that's up early. But the question that I want to ask y'all is, well, I always got questions for y'all. Philip says, "What's up, Moody? My God, up early with it. Glad I caught you." Yeah, for sure, man. I'm trying to go live more often. You know what I'm saying? And chop it up with you guys, and, you know, just do what I gotta do and just keep it pushing. You know, you got a lot of people who are out there in the matrix every day that's going through something. You feel me? But I'm telling you, bro, like, the question is really, what was y'all worried about in the first place? Do y'all understand y'all lesson? Do you understand the lesson? Do you understand the journey for yourself? You know, a lot of people be, like, worried about other people, worried about, like, what they got going on. But do you really have time to sit? Do you really take time to sit down and be like, okay, what have I learned on this journey? How has this affected me? How has this changed me? You feel me? The real said, been learning information all night. The thirst for knowledge is real. I mean, the thirst for knowledge is real. Listen, bro, you can never, like, for me, it's like you can never run out of knowledge. Like, there's so much stuff that, because on my trip, I was able to meet a couple interesting people. And one person in particular, man, put me up on so much knowledge, so much information. And I'm just like, bro, I don't know shit. I don't know. I feel like I'm still a rookie at this, dog. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I feel like I'm a rookie. And I have a lot of work to do. You know what I'm saying? So, you feel me? But pretty much for the most part though, how y'all feeling today though? What type of time are y'all on? Anything in particular like that y'all finna do at the end of like this year? Do you guys have any particular goals? Anybody trying to reach a new level? As far as I see people, and this is a question that I see every day since like I started talking about the subject. Everybody's always wondering how long is my streak? Everybody's always wondering that. For the most part, if I don't, again, I'm gonna sound like a parrot when I say this, but I do not count my days. But I know I'm well into like a couple of months after restarting my new streak, and even coming up to this past week, I'm gonna keep it a bean with y'all. Like, it was crazy being completely sober, no alcohol, no marijuana, no girls to link up with, or none of that. Usually, when there's nothing like that, and you have your lucid dreams, you might have some wet dreams, and that's exactly what happened, bro. This shit was crazy. I felt like I was at like a rehab center, but except for I was on vacation. Worked hard all year. You get what I'm saying? To get to this point, but life has taught me certain things are gonna come full circle. Certain things that you probably have conquered, certain people that you have met, that you think won't pop up in your life, will actually pop back up in your life in some way, shape, or form. Some type of energy that's gonna be somebody who reminds you of somebody, or it might be that exact person that comes back into your life. Everything is a lesson, bro. At the end of the day, a lot of people be like, man, dang man, I relapsed, I gotta start over, or damn, I haven't really been on a journey. It's a lesson, bro. Whenever you ready to learn your lesson, like, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen for you. You feel me? But you can't worry about like what people gonna think, or you can't worry about like, oh, this person is in this position, and oh, he has all the knowledge. Like, what you got going on for you, my guy? For you. Why are you worried about what another man is doing? See, this is like the reason why, like, pretty soon I'm gonna like transition, like, as far as change my channel. I mean, I'm still gonna be talking about the same kind of things, but of course I'm gonna go more in depth. But I've noticed in particular the semen retention community or the no fap community, there's a lot of like people who are hating on other people who are on the journey, who have leveled up or who have experienced the female attraction, and then they feel some type of envy, like, oh, okay, you happen to be in this position and you can do what you want, and people are just gonna hate on you. People are gonna hate on your success. People are gonna hate on you for anything. You see what I'm saying? So, all right, Joe. So it's like, how I see it is like, why bother with entertaining the negative, entertaining what people have to say? You feel me? Yeah. Shout out to you, Dak. I'm gonna call you Dak, my guy. Should I call you Dak or should I call you Ross? I think I'm gonna call you Ross, bro. But nah, for real though, man. It's people. It's really. That's. It's a lot of. There's a lot of things I'm going to be talking about, bro. Like that I noticed, and this is why I want to go live now because it's a lot of. It's always. You're gonna find a lot of trolls, a lot of haters. Give a fuck about y'all. Y'all exist for a fucking reason. You wanna know why? Cause I can transmute that energy, bro, and I can get you the fuck up out of here. The Killer Ross. All right, bet. I got you. Let me see. Bro, I'm gonna read this comment from Anthony. Bro, I love for you to tackle the law of assumption. Shit, I can see you doing that. Neville, I'm sorry, I can't pronounce that word. Godard, business. If you do other stuff on the channel, and then what you said, it was the law of assumption. Okay, I could look into. Listen, bro. What I noticed about like MGT and like people who come through and check out my videos. Y'all niggas be knowing some shit, man. Y'all real deal be knowing some shit, and I appreciate the you know what I'm saying. I appreciate y'all sharing the information, sharing the knowledge, dog. Cause y'all also are helping me, move in a direction as far as like my content is concerned. Cause I'm a always drop some knowledge, but then at the same time I'm gonna be, just reacting to stuff. Cause at the end of the day, bro, I do what y'all do. You feel me? My dog say he was going to work. I gotta be to work in about like in 30 minutes. You feel me? 30 minutes or less. I gotta be to work. You know what I'm saying? What I'm gonna do is try to be committed to, either doing some early lives or some late lives. Either way, you feel me? And just tap in with you guys. You feel me? The Killer Ross, he said, so hooping name? That's what's up, bro. Cause I ain't gonna lie. I wish I could hoop like that, man. I definitely need to get back into playing basketball. Cause I'm a beast on the court, bro. But my dog a hooper. That's what's up, man. Rob said, my supervisor is my biggest hater. Every time I'm on a good streak, shit's crazy. He feels my energy. Nigga, I honestly, bro, I'm at this point, man. If I see a hater, or if I like again, if I see a hater, or if I see a trolling ass comment, or people trying to harass me, man, I feel like that's a sign of me doing something that I need to do. Do y'all not know? Do y'all not know when you are in this energy, when you're on your streak, when you're practicing semen retention, that it's almost like it's not only a cleanse for yourself, but it's a cleanse for your surroundings. For some reason, people are going to want to let out information. You have the ability to you literally have the ability to make somebody expose themselves with you without you having to search for the answer, or you having to, you feel me? Like everything will be revealed to you because you're in your God state. You're in your God state. The truth is going to be revealed to you. So it's going to be some friends, there's going to be some coworkers, there's going to be some supervisors. They going to hate you. That energy is going to come out. And if you're positive and if you are in a certain type of frequency, um, it's just a magnetism. That's just what's going to happen. People just going to start revealing themselves. And half the time, now that you have this internal power, you can read and understand body language. And then when it comes to dealing with the female attraction, again, that's a whole nother subject. Once you understand body language, once you understand tone, pitch, it's over. It is over. There's not no woman on the face of this planet that you low key can't get. But that starts with you going within. That starts with you having a management with your own energy. And I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I see 17 people in this mug and only 4 likes. I don't know what we got going on. I don't know what we got going on. I'm gonna need a couple people to hit that like button, bro. If y'all don't mind, I appreciate it. Let's see. I'm gonna get to some comments real quick. Solaris says, just got out of a breakup. Now all I want to do is cultivate, but I don't know where to start. Listen, bro. I just went through what you went through, but yeah, it's crazy, bro. I just went through what you're going through now, like a month and a half ago. It's crazy when you don't know where to start, but you got to start somewhere. So I would say, number one, like, what's your schedule like? You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to like answer this in the chat. But like, just think about your situation. Like, what is your schedule? What do you do on a day to day basis that's going to help you, cultivate your energy? Like, do you work out? Like, for me, I ain't gonna lie, I had to push myself to start doing push ups like after my breakup. I had to start doing things that wasn't in the pattern and the cycle of, dealing with my ex, talking to my ex and giving her time and shit like that. I had to become very uncomfortable. You get what I'm saying? And you have to find peace where you're uncomfortable, believe it or not. Um, as far as like talking to other women or trying to like get over like that, honestly, honestly, bro, once you understand life and once you understand cycles, dog, like eventually you're gonna have to talk to somebody else. But before you even do that, you just have to mentally every single day check in with yourself, be at peace with yourself. You have to be okay with being alone. You have to. You have to be okay with being alone. You feel me? And then after that, once you get to a point of like being okay with being alone, now you start to count your blessings. You start to see like, damn, I've been so focused on dealing with my ex that I didn't even see this side of life. I didn't see these kinds of women that even existed. And for to even get to or talk to or be in that frequency of those types of women, I have to be in a better place in life, mentally, physically, emotionally. I have to learn how to control my emotions. I have to learn like this is only a moment in time. You're going to work right now. Yeah, you about to clock in. You about to do the same shit that you've been doing all year, nigga. It's a moment in time. You feel me? None of this is permanent. None of this is permanent. All of this is gonna come and go. You know what I'm saying? Rob said, for real, bro, you explained it the best. Dex said, people be hating on SR while their favorite rapper and most players on NBA are on it literally. That's true. Y'all want to talk about the secret to becoming a quote unquote, I don't even call it like a celebrity, but just somebody in life. You know what the secret is? Mastering that inner energy within you, bruh. Disciplining yourself. Rappers that rap about so much BS, or you even talk about like actors, for example. Now, with me, when it comes to acting, I have my own opinion on that because I feel like you have to summon a certain type of energy to act and portray a character. But even in the sense of doing that, summoning an energy and being able to control and manipulate yourself to be like, okay, I'm in acting mode. It's game time. I have to portray this energy. That takes a lot of like focus power. That takes a lot of discipline for you to cut it on and cut it off as far as like emotionally. All right, this scene, you got to think about the darkest time of your life and you have to act it out. For you to like, you feel me? That takes a lot of time before you even get to acting. This is why I kind of actually respect actors, but it's a thin line between acting and then spirits using your body. You feel me? Because spirits can like get into your body and they can, that's why I say like it's a thin line between, you know what I'm saying, acting and then just kind of being a little crazy. But even in that sense, I feel like the actors who do have control over themselves, they had to practice abstinence. They had to be sober because they got to remember their lines. You feel me? They have to be active to sign these contracts to make all this money. You feel me? It take some sort of control and some sort of discipline. So even if you feel like you're struggling in life, you still need to have some sort of control within yourself. You can't really you really can't be mad at the universe or be mad at people hating on you or people, you know what I'm saying? That's gonna happen. The only control that you have is within and how you react to that shit. It's like dealing with a bully. A bully ain't really shit unless you start to give in to what they're saying. If people are like talking shit to you, why are you even letting that affect you? Like for real, why are you even giving that energy? You're giving them energy. You're lowering your vibration to somebody who wants to see you lower your vibration. So why even give in to that shit? Transmute that energy, dog. Cam, your name's kind of long, so I'm just gonna call you Cam for now. That's true. I run into people all the time that just want to tell me their whole life story and don't know me from the can of paint. But I get it though. Let me see. I'm getting a whole bunch of messages right now from my dogs. I'm not famous, y'all. But let me see. PNYC says top of the morning, cuz what's good with you, bro? Let me see. Let me get to some comments real quick. Solar says, is it better to do SR and be complete celibate, or do you want to be practicing sexual cultivation type shit? That's a good question. I would say, in my opinion, I don't think you should be sexually active if if it's just random. If you don't have like a actual connection with this young lady, because there's a lot of stuff out there, bro. Like people don't take care of themselves. In particular, there's a lot of guys that don't take care of themselves, and this is why like we have to like take pride in taking care of ourselves, number one. But you want to make sure if you are like practicing SR, like I would suggest like being celibate. Like, you feel me? In my opinion, again, you don't gotta live by this, but I feel like if you happen to relapse, I think obviously it should be with a woman. It should be with some type of connection outside of just the sex. You feel me? Just this is just my opinion. You don't have to live by this. You feel me? There's a lot of people. There's a lot of guys who have a girlfriend and they still practice semen retention, but then they be like, okay, on month number three, they take her to Pound Town and they have a blast. They have a wonderful time, and then XYZ. But there's so many things that you can do to keep your woman attractive without even to have sex. That's why I say you have to just manage your energy and master the art of attraction. Um, Being in shape, eating healthy, maintaining your attraction, maintaining your level, your glow will kind of help with that. So that way you don't have to always be like, damn, I need to have sex. I need to have sex. Like, you feel me? There's so many ways you can turn a woman on and satisfy them. Like, bro, I learned one thing, dog. And this is another thing too when it comes to being on semen retention and being sexually active. Uh, Women's sex drive is naturally higher. If you're a guy and you are actively releasing type shit, there's a lot of guys that are considered Minutemen because again they're addicted to the corn or they're always active. There's a lot of women that there's a lot of women who complain about these types of guys, but really it's all about management of sexual energy. Because if you are like holding on to your seed, you can last a long time. You can last a long time when you decide to have sex with a woman, but you gotta understand a woman's sex drive is naturally higher than a guy's. Women can have five, six, they can come like a bunch of times and still want more. Never satisfied, my guy. Some of these women never satisfied. They be like, damn, I could go for more. Dead ass. That's just how their body's set up. As opposed to a guy, let me keep it a bean. Guys typically could probably go maybe 4 or 5 rounds, 6 rounds if your libido is high enough, 7 rounds, whatever. But after we release our nut, is to be totally honest, our body needs time to like say, okay, cool, like let me recharge myself, let me, cause damn, you feel me? So with that being said, I feel like practicing SR while being celibate, when you do that, you're gonna get into a zone where it's just like you can feel the energy, you can feel the magnetism. You know what I'm saying? I feel like being celibate will actually help you, I would say, connect with humans a lot more easier. You feel me? Just humans in general. When you're celibate and you're hanging out with a female, energy is different. Energy is different. And it's crazy because I always say this, bro. You really do become the forbidden fruit because the second you decide to go celibate and you're this type of guy that used to be active or not, you go celibate, you're on semen retention, you hang out with a female, it's gonna be crazy. She's gonna feel the fact that you don't want sex. Some women are sneaky. Because they know that you're celibate, they gonna try to smash. And I'm not trying to say like, oh, do a reverse psychology type of thing, but that's how it kind of works. It's the same thing when you decide to stop smoking weed. For some reason, some way, the universe or people's gonna be like, hey, uh, shit, my cousin's having this little kickback. You should come through. And then you go to the kickback and it's nothing but weed. And nigga, you just said you was gonna stop. You feel me? It's just how the magnet works, believe it or not. As you take back your power, you become attractive. And women like a challenge. Women like they don't like to go for something that's easy. If you're like all open, like yeah, I'm on single attention, but I'll be trying to fuck this. Women don't like that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm going back to some of the comments a few minutes ago. My bad. Sorry, I just got to catch up. Solaris said earlier, isn't it channeling? Yeah, that is channeling. When I think you're referring to like when I talk about the whole acting thing, that is channeling. But like also, you gotta be you never know what the hell you looking at, bro. You could be channeling all types of lower vibrational entities. There's a lot of actors that have had taken on dark roles and they ended up not surviving because you feel me they couldn't tell the difference between their regular life and their character. So you got to be careful with if you are an actor, you know you got to make sure you're mentally tough to deal with all that. Let me see. Anyone here read Brahmachara? Yeah. See, is that like I know what it is, but like, is there like a book on that? Like you're asking, like, has anybody ever read that? Is there like an official book for that? And let me see. Yeah, I think that's true. Only if it's a real spiritual connection between the partner. Let me see. Is anyone getting a strong energetic pull to self improvement this week? It's a good question, man. I know a lot of people are. I know I am. Shit, I had no choice but to. Again, I was just on vacation, but I felt like I was at a rehab center because I didn't have nothing. I was around family and I was like in my natural state. So I wasn't around my friends. I wasn't on the internet. I wasn't on my phone like that. Yeah, I know I didn't even really post a couple of days. You feel me? I just be going live. You feel me? Let me see. Get Fit says Grand Rising King was good with you. I'm catching up with the comments, by the way. Y'all forgive me. Facts. I lasted 240 days till my ex came back. Then shit spiraled downhill. From there, spiritual warfare is real. Spiritual warfare happens every day, and you better be prepared. Man, I've been having withdrawal symptoms by practicing SR. It's like a lot of anxiety and insomnia. So is it just like that at the beginning stages? And how long does it take for those to go away? That's a great question. And yes, that's exactly what it is. It's definitely in the beginning stages. You're going to feel like that. You're going to feel a lot of anxiety. I mean, as far as the insomnia, that's something that I have yet to kind of figure out because when you talk about insomnia, there's that, and then there's just like I like to call it energy overload. Like I would go to sleep early as hell, like at 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, and I'm waking up at 2, 3 o'clock, like religiously. I don't know why, but I'd be up. But usually when I get up like that, going back to a comment that was said earlier, um, I seek knowledge. I seek knowledge. I learn about myself. I look at my chart. I'm like, okay, if I'm feeling this anxious, if I'm up, why am I up? Everybody's asleep. The only people that are up are people that's not up to no good. Past 12 o'clock, 3. Anybody that's out trying to do some shit, if it ain't about money, it's some lower vibrational shit that has to do with money. So with that being said, I know not to associate myself with those people because at that moment of time, it's usually like, damn, I'm up. I feel anxious. I want to connect. And that's all it really is. A lot of guys think like when they're up and it's late like that, especially on the weekend, they're like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to try to get into something. Fuck it. Anything, shit, let's see if I can get lucky. And really, that's kind of, you're just moonwalking backwards to the habits that, you feel me, that's just gonna grow eventually. You feel me? It's like when you obtain a lot of money, whatever you was doing when you was broke, you're gonna be doing that on a bigger scale. So in those moments of time when I experience insomnia and I'm up, that the best way to tackle that, I do my push-ups and I look up information about myself. I do some shadow work, whether it's my astrological chart, whether it's my life path number. I really look into a lot of esoteric knowledge. Esoteric knowledge literally has saved me from going crazy. It's helped me with depression. Sometimes though, when you look up information, some information can be a little bit depressing, so you have to be careful of which wormhole you decide to go down to. You don't want to fucking go insane and lose a sense and touch of reality. But you want to make sure whatever research you're doing, because we're living in the age of Aquarius, whatever research you're doing, make sure, again, it's about you. Make sure you're not like trying to learn about other stuff that don't have nothing to do with you. Because sometimes, for example, there's things that happen in the government, certain governments, there's certain people, we could talk about it, but of course, YouTube, you feel me, they quick to like strike channels and stuff like that. But there's things that happen in the world that are just disgusting. Downright like, why is this happening? I call myself Moody Star, because I feel passionate about a lot of things in this world. And there's a lot of things that I wish that I could change that I have no control over. You feel me? There's people going through stuff. There's kids going through things right now that I'm like, bro, why are we even here? Why am I on live right now? Why are we going to work and there's kids like suffering right now? You feel me? So with that being said, when you talk about searching for knowledge and stuff, you have to be careful of what you tend to put your energy to, because you can only do so much. But going back to the original question, as far as like starting the semen retention journey, uh, it's gonna be like that as far as like the anxiety. But I say within like a month and a half in, like I think you should be good. You're gonna find peace one day. You'll be like, oh shit, damn, life is not that bad because I'm feeling better internally. Again, you can't do nothing about what's going on the outside. You can only do what's best for you. You know what I'm saying? And you can only control what you can control. All right, y'all. I got about like maybe 15 more minutes, and then I gotta bounce. Uh, Celibacy is the way. When I got back with my ex, I didn't even bust, but the spiritual warfare just took me downhill. Yeah, that's I'm glad that you mentioned that, because again, you don't have to, you could just be around people and motherfuckers still try to mess with your spirit. You don't even have to have sex with a woman, or just by texting, just by giving her attention, bro. Give her attention, my guy. Like, yeah, that can drain your energy. That can make you, especially if she's only using you for your non-sexual energy, and yet she's getting using somebody else to get the real thing. That can still drain you, bro. So
always got to be aware of your attention. Always got to be aware of your energy, where you choose to like put your energy at. You know what I'm saying? Uh, Get Fit says it seems difficult to last a long time on SR because you're super sensitive, and that's a fact, bro. It's all about it's all about the control, bro. You know what I'm saying? Shit. I'm not finna sit here and say, hey man, just go out there and live all willy nilly, but there's nothing wrong with starting over. There's nothing wrong with starting over. You reached your peak. Damn, man, da da da, XYZ. Because again, you're gonna be super fucking sensitive. You're gonna feel people's energy. You know what I'm saying? It for me, being on SR actually kind of highlighted why I would get anxious. And it's just like once you think about why you would get anxious over a situation, and once you just sit down and breathe, talk to yourself. I like to go in the bathroom and I like to look in the mirror. I do mirror gazing. You feel me? I know y'all think that's a little bit, you know, weird or whatnot, but when you actually sit down and talk to yourself, like I'm low key doing that shit right now. It's like I'm talking to myself. 'Cause I can see myself in the camera, but sometimes you have to sit down with yourself, have a conversation with yourself, have a real relationship, and talk shit out. That's how you're gonna really get through a lot of the internal baggage that we have within that we don't have time to talk about. There's things that I know I can't discuss with y'all. This is why I like to give myself some time where it's just like, nigga, what's going through your head? Why do you feel this? Where's this feeling coming from? And once you ask yourself and talk yourself through certain things that happen in your life, you be like, well, damn, what was I worried about in the first place? You're probably going to see the same problem, same situation again. Maybe a month from now, maybe 2 months from now. You may never know. It's not the end all be all. You feel me? Trust and believe. It's only a moment in time. PNYC says, I quit smoking weed now for 3 months and a half. No tobacco. Congratulations, bro. I bet you feel amazing right now. Shout out to Money J, Moody Gang. Of course, we in the building, live, in effect with it. Appreciate all the love, support y'all coming through. Hit the like button while y'all here type shit. And if y'all want me to go live more often, I definitely will do that. I would appreciate a super chat. That'd be cool. Cause what I want to do is I want to devote more time to researching and just bettering myself and also helping to like better others. So the more times I could go live and the more times I could like chop it up with you guys. You feel me? You guys are actually helping out the world. You feel me? Let me see. True about that acting shit. That channels some false narrative into life. Yeah, man. That shit deep. Like, think about it, bro. The government, you talk about everything that happened since 2020. You talk about the wars that happened. Through all of this, what do you see that doesn't go away? What do you see that's constant? You're always gonna see shows be renewed. Oh, the new season of Power is coming out. Oh, the new season of Blackish or whatever the hell we like to watch. You feel me? The new season of this, new season of that is coming out, and it's like, why it's like movies, shows. Why is it still being pushed for the masses to watch and to consume? But there's wars going on, and I appreciate the super chat by the way. Solaris, I appreciate that. Let's celebrate. Okay, so this is new to me too. YouTube has like some shit going on that I see. I don't go live. I don't be knowing nothing about this, but I appreciate that. So it's like I always wonder. I'm like, if they're really pushing, these shows, like why are they doing it? Why are they still projecting like, oh, watch this show or watch that show? They want you to be entertained. They want you to be distracted. they want you to see some type of energy. Let's keep it a bean. I want to keep this live up. You know what I'm saying? I don't want the powers that be to come for me, but like they're putting stuff out there for us to watch and to consume every day. When you talk about like watching TV, watching television, uh, they're literally telling your subconscious like what is out there in the matrix for real. So when you talk about different movies that exist, like one for example that's huge, Harry Potter, or any one of them little types of movies. You talk about like fire breathing dragons and all that shit. You talk about even Jurassic Park. I had a great conversation with this young lady 2 days ago. We spoke on is dinosaurs real or not? And in my opinion, bruh, I think the motherfuckers is real. How the fuck you come up with like how these dinosaurs look and say, oh, it's just imagination. Oh, it's just fossil fuels and bones and shit. When really, how do we not know that dinosaurs still exist on the other side of Antarctica? We can't go to the other side of Antarctica. Like they got a wall there, nigga. That shit's cut off. Okay. There's a lot of stuff that I feel like the powers that be knows that's out there in the matrix. So the best way they can portray or tell us about that is through movies, is through shows, is through, you see what I'm saying? So when you talk about hiring these actors to portray a certain energy, now you talk about some real low vibrational demonic shit that's being plastered all across the TV, all across the nations. Kids are watching this shit. Now, what does that do to people's subconscious? You get what I'm saying? That's just something to think about. That's just something to think about. If I'm making sense, let me know. If I'm not making sense, let me know. Am I bugging chat? Someone said all that sugar. True about I'm sorry. My bad. I'm getting to the messages real quick. I be feeling confident, but at the same time, I can't get past going up to a random girl and talking. I always feel like I would bother. Excuse me. I always feel like I would bother. Hold on. I would bother them or something. Any advice? Honestly, if you feel like you're gonna bother a female, then honestly, that's what your energy is gonna portray. You have to be confident regardless, bro. You can't. They're just human beings. They're humans like you and me, except they got a box. We got a sword. You feel me? That's the only difference. But what I want to say is the easiest way to get over that is to go up to 20 women. And after that 20th woman, you're gonna realize, like, damn, this shit, what was I tripping for? Why am I afraid of something that's always gonna be there? A woman's beauty is always gonna be there. You feel me? Her glow and her halo effect, because a lot of guys get blinded by the halo effect. My guy, she still sits on the toilet and she still got to take a dump too. She still got to wipe her ass. You feel me? You talk about somebody who bleeds one time a month, every month. She's just a human being, bro. That's that. Like, once you start to understand, like, okay, we actually have a lot more in common than we know, and whether you know it or not, the more attractive women. Like one thing I could say, I ain't no dating coach, but I know this one thing it works low key. One thing about beautiful, attractive women, they don't actually get approached like that because a lot of niggas be scared. They be like, oh shit, like I don't want to bother you. But if you already thinking like that, that's how your energy is gonna portray how you're talking to them. But if you go with the energy of like, you know what, listen, I'm not even trying to take up too much of your time. You look very attractive. I just want to let you know that, and I want you to have a good day and walk the fuck away. If you feel engaged to say something, say it like that, and then keep it moving. You feel me? A lot of guys think like when they talk to a woman, they have to like close the deal. They got to show, hey, I'm good at this and I can do this, and I'm not trying to bother you. I know you got a lot going on, man. Fuck all that. You feel me? Sometimes a woman may have a lot going on, but if you come with the right type of energy and you're confident, you can literally make her forget what she was going through. Easy. You feel me? But you can't be scared. And there's gonna be some women that are like, hey, now's not the time. Okay, I want you to experience that rejection. What was so scary about that? You still breathing, right? You feel me? Now, if you try to go up to a girl, talk to them, and not know that like they boyfriend is around, then that's on you, my nigga. Like you need to have your awareness. You have to have better judgment as far as like body language, and you can tell whether or not a woman is like in her zone and is like okay off limits. But if she's at least giving you a little choosing signals, and again, I'm not no dating coach and shit, but I just know it's very easy, bro. That's something that I don't really worry about. Like I don't really like worry about type shit because half the time I'm gonna be minding my business and that shit gonna happen to me. A female gonna come up to me, talk to me. They're gonna try to make it seem like it's a regular conversation, and then later on down the line, and this happens like I guess like if with coworkers and stuff, depending on where you work at. Because at one point in time I was a server, and when you know working in that service, being a server, there's a lot of females that serve and stuff. I had an experience with this young lady, and I would keep it cordial. I was very attracted to her, but I would keep it cordial, like, because there's so many of y'all. Like, I'm not finna sit here and, you know. And then it got to the point where she was like, hey, we barely see each other. Like, are you gonna ask for my number? And I'm like, oh shit, damn. You got some ball. Okay. Some women will do that because it's like when you show that you kind of don't care, that's when they that's when like there's gonna be some like kind of I don't know some attraction, you know, versus guys that are drooling over these females that are at the job. Like once you really just in your zone type shit, and then out the blue you say some shit, she gonna be like, damn, that was different. You know what I'm saying? Women actually like unpredictability. If I said that right, they actually like when you know you're spontaneous, but you have to be you at the end of the day. There's never and remember too when you talk about you know cold approaching the female and shit. There's never really the right time to do that, but you just have to be confident within yourself. You know what I'm saying? I say don't do nothing crazy, but understand the situation and where you're at. But when the universe decides to give you an opportunity, because it usually happens when you're not ready, the universe is gonna throw something at you when you're not when you least expect it. Yeah, that's when you need to, you know what I'm saying? Like take advantage of that moment in time, especially if she's giving you the time of day. Because not a lot of women nowadays will do that. Let's see. I'm gonna get to a couple comments. I've been live for an hour. I literally got a slide in like 1 minute. Some Justin said I've been celibate going on 6 years, but just started practicing SR this year. My longest streak this year was 125 days, and ever since I've been 2 weeks to a month when I get around women in my past. First of all, I want to say congratulations on being celibate for 6 years. That's tough to do. I ain't gonna lie, that's low key tough to do. But then when you started practicing SR this year, I know you definitely felt a huge difference. And again, sometimes, and this is not, I'm not speaking on your situation, but sometimes guys actually get into a situation where they, how should I put it? They get into a situation where they feel like they can't get women and stuff, so they be like, you know what, I'm just gonna just fuck it, whatever, you know. Honestly, again, when you talk about your purpose, overall purpose in life is like, what do you want to get out of life? If you want to procreate, then eventually, yes, you would have to, you know, court women and stuff like that. You feel me? But at some point in time, in some point in time in a man's life, you're gonna have to go a minute, a hot second without dealing with no type of women, bro. You feel me? Now, while you're going through that, you know, some people have they like to call it like self healing type of like, you know, things that they do. There's people out there that say, oh, masturbation is actually healthy if you do it if you don't do it a lot type shit. But I think at some point in time, if you want to elevate your life, you have to completely like refrain from, releasing, because that's your God energy. You know what I'm saying? You playing with God right now. You know what I'm saying? You playing with God creation by doing that. Think about that. But I know for a fact, like, you would definitely feel differently, dog. Like, you'll have more magnetism as you continue the journey once you practice retention. And now that once you get to a point of practicing retention, and now you are like now you're around women and stuff, like, watch the energy. The energy is gonna switch. It's gonna be different, bro. I kid you not, bro. But you have to really go through that. Some people be like, man, I've been on retention for 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, and I don't feel nothing. I feel like girls don't notice me. And again, you're not cultivating your energy enough. You have to be active. You have to go out there. You have to go out in life and experience life. You have to be able to be in the same room with a female without thinking about smashing her. You have to stay around a woman for at least 2 to 3 hours. And what can come out of that? Again, why are you even around a woman in the first place? Low key. If y'all not burying each other, if y'all not having high level conversations, you're wasting your time. Because now she's just only using you for your non sexual energy. So when she's ready to go really bust it wide open, she's gonna find that person and she's gonna leave you high and dry. So you also have to think about, you have to value your time. You have to value your time, your energy, and what you choose to do. Even when it comes down to hanging out with the female, or when it comes down to, hanging out with friends in general. Niggas be wasting their time. And PNYC, I appreciate the super chat. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate all the likes too. Let me see. I'm gonna read this two more comments and then I gotta bounce. And if anything, I could go live later on. So you think we should just stay in our frame and stay locked in until they show choosing signals? That's a good question. I say yes, but don't be a robot. You know what I'm saying? Definitely stay in frame and the choosing signals. If you want to wait for the choosing signals, sometimes women are, they're shy and stuff, and they don't want to like show their hand. And sometimes they want a man. They want a man to approach them. They want a man to be like, to sweep them off their feet. That doesn't happen nowadays with social media. And oh, you got an Instagram. That's the line now. Oh, you got an Instagram. Damn, girl, you fine as hell. You got an Instagram. Like, nah, like, you gotta, especially if she's an older woman. Um, but for the most part, yeah, just vibe, bro. Just vibe, man. There's so many women on the face of this planet. There's so many, dog. Man, I was in Florida, bro. I seen me some bad shit, bro. I'm talking about. We went to this Disney outlet mall. This is somewhere like in Orlando, and I was with my family, so I'm in uncle mode. You feel me? I'm in son mode slash brother mode slash uncle mode. So I'm with the family and I'm chilling, and I'm not even thinking about female attraction or anything like that. But as I'm out there, of course, it's Christmas time and everything. I'm seeing some beautiful women, bro. I'm seeing some beautiful women giving me choosing signals, and it's so many that was happening at the same time. I'm like, bro, I'm chilling, bro. I'm not even gonna sit there and try to put pressure on myself to try to talk to a woman just because she's showing me choosing signals. You see what I'm saying? I'm not. I mean, once you start to live in abundance and once you have that mindset, like, you'll get more choosing signals the more you don't look for it. This is why you have to maintain frame and be in that zone. Don't be a robot and act like you don't see shit. You feel me? Sometimes when you can like be aware, I would say having more awareness for your surroundings is key, and it's actually a little bit more attractive than you actually know to a woman. Because now she knows, like, damn, like, how you be peeping a scene like that? That's showing that you that you have a protective nature. You see what I'm saying? The fact that you can be aware of your surroundings while still maintaining frame. By the way, I appreciate the questions y'all was dropping, man. Oh, I got one question. My bad. I skipped. Workaholic said, "What's your thoughts on not keeping your energy stagnant?" What do you mean by not keeping my energy stagnant? Like, what's Basically, if I was to break down the question, what you're trying to ask is how can we, or you said not keeping your energy stagnant. I kind of need you to like elaborate in what sense, if you don't mind. James Donner said, "Peace and blessings, good brother. Thanks for helping me in my journey. I'm leveling up, and it feels good bringing the new year in better version of myself." That's a fact. Yo, bro, I gotta run, man. But yo, I appreciate y'all coming through. Again, if y'all definitely want me to keep these lives up, I appreciate a super chat. Like y'all did. I appreciate that. Again, this is a way to help. You know what I'm saying? Build the channel, build the interaction. And again, I know I got some entrepreneurs. I got some like talented people that come through on the channel and stuff. So the bigger the channel gets and the more active you guys are active in the chat, it's a better way to, whatever you got going on as far as promotion goes. The more like active you guys are, and I remember y'all, the more I'll be able to help, promote whatever you got going on, as long as it's, something of, same frequency type of vibe, and just keeping it pushing as far as like being positive. So, but once again, I appreciate all the love and support. I'm about to get my day started. I uh might just drop a video, because again, some people just like the videos, but from here on out, I'm definitely going to be going live more often. um and we're going to go from there. So, okay, have a good day for sure, bro. I appreciate that. um Appreciate y'all coming through. And the practice of Brahmachara, YouTube audio. Hey, y'all boys, go listen to that. I'm definitely finna tune into that. So again, if y'all want some knowledge, my dog PNYC just dropped the link. So yeah, I'm gonna definitely see you guys on the next live, man. Actually, let me do my intro for the outro, bro. MGT, what it do? It's your boy Moody Star, and I'm back again with another video. If you're new, you already know what to do, man. Become a subscriber, like the video, and join MGT. This is a channel where I like to like. This is a channel where I like to highlight current events and talk about my spiritual walk in this beautiful, fucked up, sideways ass matrix. Now, first of all, I gotta say a special shout out to anybody that's holding on to your energy, going within, and being high vibrational. Here at MGT, this is what we do. We work on ourselves every single day. Intro for the outro, live edition. Again, I'll keep this up. Y'all stay focused, stay blessed. Um, and again, what are you afraid of? What are you afraid of? Don't be afraid of something that's always going to be there. And don't worry about your situation. Exes come and go. They might come back. But everything is a lesson at the end of the day. It's an experience and it's a lesson. So, y'all boys stay blessed. I'm going to definitely see you guys in the next video, bro. Peace.